Hi Leo, how are you? This is your calling all single Leos. Yes, this is for single Leos. If you're in a relationship or you with somebody, this is not for you guys. So I have to think of all the single people out there. There's so many times I do readings and it's all about the ex, current person. So you know what? I want new, fresh energy, some new blood. Imagine. We need some fresh, some fresh energy coming in. So let's have a look. And imagine I'm saying we need some fresh energy and the X energy comes in. Oh, I swear, I don't know. The X's need to go now. You know what I'm saying? Mercury retrograde is over. Can the X's go back to where they belong? Which is in the X situation, the past. Okay, unless you want your X back, then good for you. Hi, by the way, my name is Deborah, and can I just get to the reading? Thank you for clicking on the video, and this is my channel, Energy of Everything. This is my spirit room. I use herbs to call in your spirit guides into my spirit room, and we're going to get messages from them. At the end of the reading, we're going to draw one card out, which is a message from you, from your spirit guides. Something that you're going to need to know about what we're going to be reading about. Okay, so let's get into the reading. By the way, it's a general reading, so if it resonates with you, I'm really happy. If it doesn't, you can check back next week because the energies are fluid, always changing, always moving. All right, they say stop. We're going to look into your energy first because we want to see what is going on with Leo. What are they carrying? Leo is in the Queen of Swords energy. Oh my goodness gracious, Leo. So you are slice and dicing right now. No wonder. You just came out of Mercury retrograde. The Queen of Swords, male or female energy, is an energy that slice and dice like a sushi chef, job done. So you could have been pushing people away. You could be focusing on yourself to the point, oh, this is interesting. Let's go. So to the point where you just sort of cut everyone out and you're just doing you. And Leo's like, I just get this vibe of like, no. Queen of Swords. So we're going to look into something. We want to see what does Leo actually need in a relationship. Because if you don't know what it is you need, you're always going to be getting the wrong thing. So let's have a look at this. Wow. That's interesting. That is interesting. I'm not surprised. Hello. That's a Hierophant energy. Comes up in the reverse. Goodness gracious, Hierophant in the reverse energy. So first of all, Hierophant itself, the whole card of Hierophant is quite an interesting card because it involves the energy of, it can even be people in authority, but it is almost like a spiritual kind of like turn to things. So Leo needs someone that is spiritual. They need somebody that can see beyond just, how what's coming through. Okay, this is going to be interesting. What's coming through with the Hierophant being in reverse energy, because that is got to do with spiritual learning. It has got to do with people who take it very seriously as well, by the way. People who are quite deep into spiritual things, all that kind of stuff. And it's almost like Leo needs to be able to have these kind of conversations with this person. Just saying, you need to have that kind of connection where this person, maybe you are in this kind of energy where you can actually sit down with a Hierophant like this and have the discussions, the deep discussions. It's interesting that it's in the reverse position. I think that brings up something completely different. What you need is somebody that's actually serious, somebody that is not just there for now. You want somebody who is seriously focused on their own growth, in whichever way they may view their growth to be. My card has fallen out. We're going to just put it over there. But this is not the energy of your person, by the way. I'm just seeing this is interesting. Oh my goodness. I think it's got to do with what you guys are talking about. There is something here going on. Leo, it just flipped because I haven't really asked Spirit Guide. We're still talking about this. I feel we're going to put this up here with you. No wonder the Queen of Swords energy has come up. I think somebody hurt you in the past. It's got to do with this. This is really being hurt and moving on from that pain and ending a cycle. So there's a possibility with the Queen of Swords, with the Ten of Swords, you did exit a relationship not long ago. Could be beginning of the year, end of last year kind of energy, but there's a new cycle that you're entering in and you're alone. Okay, you need somebody that's more grounded, more spiritual, somebody that has got the same interests as you. But there's oh my goodness gracious, as people, these spirit guides sometimes, there's an Afrikaans word, I'm trying to find the English word for it. It's an Afrikaans word, it's called loslappie, okay? Spirit guides like, Leo doesn't need a loslappie. And I'm like, now how on earth am I going to explain this? They don't need somebody who's not serious. They don't need somebody you don't need a player, okay? You don't need a player. You need somebody who is serious, because I think it's this playing, not serious, not actually living life, taking it seriously, relationships, life, everything. And that's what's missing. That's what's missing. You get people you can't sit down with and discuss events, important events with, or it's just playing love affairs, drama, and I think you want to be a little bit more serious. So let's have a look at an incoming energy. Oh, whoa. Spirit guides, are you for real? An incoming person's energy is 9 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. So I don't know about spirituality over here, because you're mentioning about spirituality, but let me tell you what 9 of Pentacles is. 9 of Pentacles is one of the most stable cards in the entire deck of tarot. This person has got it all together. They're working, they're stable, they're serious about life, because they can't get to the 9 if they're not serious. They have got a good life. Wow, Leo, wow. You coming out of this, you getting this. I mean, always I view it as, people who actually become quite successful, they do have a deeper understanding, sometimes depending, how they went through the struggle, especially if they came from a place that they were actually not doing well in life, and they lifted themselves up to a place where they succeeded. There has to be some kind of understanding, some kind of click that happened in their brain, some kind of emotional, spiritual growth. You cannot break out of even poverty to get to a 9 of Pentacles. Something has to shift within you. It is impossible for that to happen. So there's a good sign that this person can have the deep conversations. Imagine, look at this. This is what you need. Someone who's serious. You need someone stable, focused, lives life like this. 9 of Pentacles drops out. Someone like that is approaching you. Whoever is interested in you, and this person is so rounded. I'm not meaning fat hair. Okay, I mean like they got the car, they got a good job, they're growing in life, they focus, they've got a nice home, they take care of themselves. That's the energy right there. This person, male or female, may be, they stand out in a crowd, hey? It's almost like you don't see people like this often. The energy that's coming through, I have to tell you, because it's about somebody that you may be able to recognize, or it could be somebody that you know. I remember one day I went into like a KFC restaurant, and all regular people standing around with jeans and whatnot ever, and somebody came in, and this person didn't look like they're from my country, because everybody in my country is really short, and this was an extremely tall, really big person. And the clothing that they were wearing, it was just, you could see this was like a tailored suit. And you look at this person and you go, what are you doing in a KFC? Somebody had a craving for KFC, you know what I'm saying? But this person stuck out among everybody, and everybody was just glimpsing at them like, who are you? Who are you? You like, I don't know who you are, but that's the energy of this person. This person attracts that kind of attention. Wow, Leo, OMG. So when they walk in the mall, people look at them when they're walking in the mall. So let's see. We're going. We've really got... How are you going to meet this person after an ending? They're going to be a new beginning. You might start something new in your life. It could be now. You could be meeting this person now, honestly. Because you've got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You've got the death energy. This is you coming out of a situation after you've left this karmic situation. You're moving into a new beginning. It's going to happen sometime now. OMG, if you haven't met this person and you have started a new life without somebody and you've left somebody, that's the death card. That is a new beginning after an ending that was out of your control. If something is out of your control, that means it was a breakup that happened. You couldn't stop that breakup. You left it. You may have even left where you live and had to move somewhere completely new. Or if you haven't, you may have to still. If you are starting something completely new, you have a new beginning.
And that's how I view you have been. Anyway, that's how I'm viewing it there. I feel like from the very beginning of the reading, like you ended something and you moved on, because you went from the Ten of Swords energy, very hurt, but moving on, ending that cycle. Queen of Swords, I'm done. Slice and dice this person. And you got the Death card. After this ending, a new beginning comes in. This is actually beyond your control, with the Death card being there. But what you decide to do from this point is in your control. After all of this has happened, the new beginning starts. It's your control now. So this person's going to move in. Either now, you might even be considering to change jobs or leave locations, or even leave like a big group of friends behind and not be, I'm changing my life kind of energy. Even that energy of like, I'm changing my life. I'm going to be focused. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to live the way that I want to live. I don't want to be in this stuck place. That's almost the feeling I'm getting. Like, I don't want to be in this stuck place. I want to evolve. I want to change this energy. And I was mentioning like, you need somebody who's like kind of like got spiritual grounding somehow, and or some kind of, spirit. There's a car going to start in my driveway. Sorry guys, if you hear a car starting, yeah, some people are busy at my house. They are leaving. Oh golly, what a reading. So yeah, it's like this. You are even in that evolutionary process of the Hierophant as well. It's very interesting. So out comes the Four of Pentacles, right? This could also be a time, it could be involving a change of work, because there is something that's either happening now or something that could possibly come in. And it involves something about security, finances, money, work, job. And this could be you actually going out there needing to find a better work, needing to find a better job because of, I feel, this breakup. There's an insecurity here. And in doing so, you're going to meet the boss. No, I'm kidding. No. Well, you never know. I don't know. Okay. But you meet this person. This is real interesting. Gee whiz. Really, spirit guide? They're like, no, the eyes on the table. This is the card at the bottom of the reading. This is your spiritual message from your spirit guides. Wow. Yeah. You were treated so unfairly by something here. Wow. Yeah. Something is going on with you. There's the Emperor in reverse energy. Yes. There's been an unfair treatment towards you. It's got to do with your work. It's got to do with organizations. It's got to do with big organization, because this is the Emperor. The Emperor is big company. The Emperor it can be related to work. No, and then that is why there's this Death card. That is why there's this feeling of you have to move to a new position. Oh, there's a lot going on with you, Leo. There's a lot going on with you work-wise, security-wise. There is some kind of change. There's been a pain in your past, and you got hard, hey? With the Queen of Swords being there, it made you go hard, and you feel the person you need to be with has to be grounded like you, has to be spiritual, has to be focused on growth. There has been some kind of, if there is not some kind of unfair treatment with regards to work, I'm just giving you a little warning. If there is some kind of like feeling at work there, the vibe is not okay, be aware. Spirit guides has thrown this card on the table. Yeah, you have to take some kind of action here. There seems to be some kind of problem with regards to stability, with regards to your everyday, what you do. This is big organizations. This is companies. This is businesses. This is where we go to work, right there. And this is like unfair treatment somewhere here. So it's like they're warning you. You may have to start a new beginning. You may have to step out of this place that you are. Look at this Death card being here. And there is a financial issue as well. There's an insecurity with the Four of Pentacles. This is becoming a financial reading. OMG. But the thing is, if you're in this, if this happens, wow, imagine that happening. It's like something quite negative, but it's going to lead you to actually meet this person. Do you know life, it's the funniest thing, Leo. We can look at bad things happening and go, but OMG, I lost my job. How can this be happening? I've got bad luck. This is terrible. I can't believe this is happening. What am I going to do? It's the end of the world. And we don't see the whole journey. The Death card. We don't see the future. We cannot see what will happen in 2 months' time. And we end up, it's like when we don't, I got this vibe what they're saying. They're saying there could have been problems already, but it's almost like you're choosing to kind of ignore the problems, hoping that it'll just kind of go away, but it's not going to go away. And then sometimes when we kind of ignore things that we shouldn't be ignoring, and we keep on going with it anyway, and we're like, it's okay, I know I get sworn at every day at work, but it happens to everyone. I'm just going to keep going to work because I'm getting paid. And it's an insult to your soul, and they kind of like saying, if you don't make the move to change that, the universe is going to make it for you. They are going to remove this obstacle. I mean, this now, imagine what we're discussing. This Ten of Swords can even be this work situation. Can even be this work situation that is causing that. And they are going to move you out of this situation if you don't start taking action to really move yourself out of it. Don't be scared, because the universe will do it for you. And there's somewhere that you're meant to go that leads you here. This is so interesting, because you're going to meet somebody maybe the whole reason the upset is happening, if this is resonating with you, in this work environment, in this place where you got to do with a lot of other people, like even it can be a university kind of environment, a college environment where you are studying, improving your skills, things are not settled. I mean, the reason why it is happening is not so that you can get financially secure. No, the reason why is you're not in the right place to meet that person that is meant to come into your life. Leo, I'm just saying. So there you go. There's some stuff to think about. If this is your reading, it resonates, comment below. I love you guys' comments. Wow, that is quite amazing. And by the way, a person like this is usually with a successful person as well. So that means whatever change happens to you with regards to this situation, it's actually going to lead you to something better, not something worse, And because this person usually likes to be with a person that's their equal. So it's almost like whatever happens here actually lifts you up and takes you to a place that you can meet somebody like this. Wow, Leo, that is your singles reading for April. Wow, that's a lot of information. I hope this resonates with you. It was so specific, but it is what it is. I'm sending you guys my light and love. I thank you for watching. Bye.